Hey YouTube, Eric here, and today we're going to learn a great song from Lenny Kravitz called Fly Away. Just a great rockin' song, whether you're just trying to add some stuff to your repertoire or pick up some new songs to jam around with your friends. This is a great place to start. Fly Away is really built around 4 chords. There's a 5th one in there kind of as a grace note, if you will, but it's really built around 4 chords, all in a major feel. So if we're looking at the root chords of this, we're going to be using our bar chord, for the most part a 6-string, a full 6-string bar chord, and then 1 3 or 4 string bar chord, and all in a major shape. So if we remember our major shape from an E major and move that up, we're barring on the 5th fret of our low E string, 5th fret, and then putting our major shape on top of that, so we have an A major. And that's our starting point. From there, we're going to go A major, we're going to hit a B major on the and of 2 and grace it up to a C major. And then we're going to slide it back down from there to a G major. All of these chords being in the exact same hand position, exact same shape. So we're essentially barring our root of the chord across all 6 strings, and then using our ring and pinky and middle finger to make our major shape. So we've got A with a B and a grace to a C, slide down to a G. That's the first part of our song. So if we hear how that B fits in there, there's a little bit of nuance in there. We're going A. So it's a little bit on the and of 2. So if you're counting it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... we're hitting it on the and of 2 and then sliding it up to that C on 3. So let's try that again. 1 and 2 and... From there we're going down to our G chord. And our last chord to round the pattern out is a D. And here we're barring our same first finger on the 5th fret starting on the A string. So we're making a D, and then we're barring our ring finger across 7, 7, and 7. So we're basically omitting these strings, your E's, high and low, and we're making a 4-string bar in the middle. Our D sounds like this. Right at the end of that D, we're going to tag on a little sus4 chord, where with our pinky on the B string, we're going from 7 to 8. That chord is kind of like a... just like that, right on the tail end of it as we go back into that repeating phrase. So we got an A, a B on the and of 2, sliding up to a C major, down to a G major, and then to a D major, throwing in that sus4 right on the tail end of the D. Should all be fairly common chords, and just a really cool, simple pattern to make up a great rock song. So if we follow this and put all our pieces together, it sounds like this. And then we repeat it again. Now, a couple things to think about when you're playing this song, and if you have the option, it's a humbucker song. Lenny probably played it on a Les Paul or a V or something that he was into at that time. I'm playing this on a Gretsch today with some Filtertron humbuckers, but if you have the option, it's typically a song that's played using a bridge pickup humbucker guitar with a little bit of overdrive on it. I'm running through a Fender Supersonic 112 with the gain at about noon to give me a little bit of a crunchy sound. But getting back to the structure, the great thing about this song is it's that same repeating pattern, A, B, C, G, and D, Same repeating pattern throughout the entire tune. The verses are in that pattern. The first verse, he actually cuts guitar out completely, and the bass just kind of lays down a funky slap beat with those same chords, and then the guitar comes back in on the chorus. Now, during the second verse, still on the exact same chords, exact same pattern, he does lay down a little bit of rhythm guitar with a slightly abbreviated chordal structure. He doesn't typically play the full 6 string. He kind of just power chords it with like a 1/5 octave. So it's like, and it's something like that during the verses, and then it gets back into the full big chords in the chorus. So there you have it. Fly Away from Lenny Kravitz. Just a great, easy rock song to add to your repertoire. 4 or 5 simple chords, all in the major shape. And we're not going to get into the solo today, but if you're looking to expand out and play the lead part in there, although we're in the key of A major, Lenny kind of solos in an A minor pentatonic. So starting on the 5th fret, he's kind of using that scale pattern, first position pentatonic, and throwing in licks like this. Simple licks like that always work perfect in this song, and it's just a great song to have fun with, jam it out. It's a great one to take out to your next open jam and get up, because everybody can follow along pretty easy. Some killer vocals and just a fun tune to play. So I hope that was helpful. We'll see you next time here as we learn another song.